Okay, welcome everybody. Hopefully you had a good spring break. It's April 6th, 1 o'clock approximately. What I'm going to do is just quickly go through today's lesson. And, you just got to keep thinking about we got to make it to the finish line. So if you can make it this next month and take care of business, take care of the things that you need to take care of, do your best, you should finish as you want to finish. I know your senior year, it sucks for you. Not a lot to say. Hopefully somebody smarter than all of us can figure out a vaccination that can ultimately stop this hell that we're kind of all in. But you got to be thankful for what you got and where you're at. So anyway, I'm on the agenda page here. If I go to e-learning day, I can see that there's been 2 days put on here. This was the one that we did before spring break. Here's the one that we're doing today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and click on day 2. If you did not get day 1 done, I will open those up here as soon as I'm done with this. But as we look at the screen, so we get our normal stuff, right? If you want to look at past agendas, you can go there. If you need to look at what our learning targets and success criteria are, they're right here. We're going to be identifying and describing civil and constitutional rights today. So anyway, what I want you to focus on first and foremost is today's instructions. So the first thing I need you to do, if you have not already, sign up for Remind, please. If you click on this link, it will give you a file where you can join either via smartphone, or you can just get text messages. But you need to make sure that you're on so I can get back to you and we can communicate. So what we're going to do today is we're going to talk a little bit about rights that we have. Political cartoon perfectly fits. We've talked about this often, that because you're younger, because you're a student, you don't necessarily have the same rights as somebody who is an adult, who is a full citizen outside of school. So this one kind of just applies to this. You really don't have the rights that you really think that you do. I think we're seeing that now with coronavirus and our freedom of movement, how that's being restricted. But that's all for public safety. So what I have here is all 27 amendments. Are you going to have to know all 27? Yeah, might as well. You guys got nothing else to do. What I've given you here is this amendments handout. So this is a nice kind of breakdown of what each one kind of holds. We're going to concentrate specifically on amendments 11 through 27. Last class, or the previous class, whatever, we talked about 1 through 10, although I think I'll talk about all of them here real quick and kind of just run through them. What I'm going to ask that you ultimately do, you can watch the videos if you like. Each one is pretty good. This one has a nice little beat. But I do have an assignment, an amendment activity assignment to do. And what you're going to do here is, first of all, you got to always make a copy. And then all you got to do is just put your answer in right in the space. So when we look at Buddy claims that the evidence the police gathered can't be used against him because they didn't have a warrant when they seized his marijuana. Which one? I see the word seized, so immediately I'm going to know that's the Fourth Amendment, unreasonable search and seizure. Okay? So all I have to do is just put the number in there. Let's look at another one here. High school senior, I'm going to take advantage of this amendment and let those politicians know what I'm thinking. So what amendment did 18-year-olds, what amendment provided 18-year-olds the right to vote? That's actually the 26th Amendment. So I would put 26th in there. And I do ask you to change the font just so it's easier for me to see. But again, I'm not that worried about it. I'm going to go ahead and delete these. But it's a real easy kind of exercise. Submit that when you're done. And then I do have a really kind of nice article here about the Civil War almost didn't end slavery. take a look at it. It's really kind of tells you the power, or shows you the power of the amendments. I do have a Quizlet here for all 27 amendments to practice, and then I have a little quiz here. And how this quiz is organized is that it's going to give you basically 9 amendments, and then you have to match them. So it gives you 3 sets of 9 amendments. Real easy. I'm giving you 2 chances to take it, so get your best score that you can. I am going to give you a limited time. There is no password on these. Let me go ahead and give you... Oh, I got 27 minutes, so you should get done in 1 minute per. You should. Actually, I think I'll bump that down. I'm going to bump that down to about 20 minutes. You should be able to get that done. So anyway, so that's what I'm going to ask that you do. You got 2 opportunities to take the quiz. And again, all we're trying to do is build some understanding. What we're going to do with these amendments then is we're going to begin to start looking at Supreme Court cases next class, on Wednesday. So if you have questions, hit me up on Remind. You can hit me up through the inbox here. I will be opening up all those lessons from before spring break, and our goal is to make it to the end. Good luck, and I hope you guys are feeling good.